So I made a list of the 8 things that you definitely need to know about the new Moogle tome event, especially since this one's a lot different from the previous ones. First, we have the Mogpendium, which is a new way to track the Moogle tome event. Not only is this a really convenient way to see all of the content that you can run to get Moogle tomes, but it also has some new features for this Moogle tome event: the weekly objectives, the mini-mog challenges, and the Ultimog challenge. The weekly objectives is really just one thing that you can do once a week to give you 20 tomes. The mini-mog challenge is also a weekly challenge basically, but you get to pick one of 2 different things to do. And finally, the Ultimog challenge gives you 50 tomes and you can do it once per event. The second thing that caught me off guard is that you actually have to talk to the itinerant Moogle to actually unlock the Mogpendium. Make sure that you do this right away. If you want to check the Mogpendium, it's in your collection menu. The third thing to know is that this is not like the last Moogle tome event. That event had double rewards because it was the 10th anniversary event. It also just had way more rewards to unlock in general. A lot of people seem to be a little bit underwhelmed with the rewards from this event, so you have to keep in mind that this is pretty normal. And there's still some fun stuff to unlock, just not as much as the last one. The fourth thing that you should know is that Rival Wings is still a really good way to farm tomes. Even with the new objectives, if you want more tomes, a lot of the old methods still work, including Praetorium, Frontlines, as well as usual, the fastest dungeon that blue mages can farm. For number 5, you'll notice that you can actually run any of the Eden raids to get Moogle tomes. This is a really good thing if you're also doing the Boja relic weapon, since that progresses by running normal raids. If you're on that step, this is a great time to do the raids, and you'll get free tomes in the process. For number 6, there are 2 new additions to content types that you can run for Moogle tomes: Gates and Ocean Fishing. As far as I'm aware, you couldn't run these for Moogle tomes before, so it's nice to see Square giving us more options for actually earning them. Just keep in mind that both of these happen on schedules. While you do have to wait 2 hours between Ocean Fishing runs, Gates happen every 20 minutes in the Golden Saucer, so it's a really nice way to mix up the rewards. Just keep in mind that all of the gates do not reward the same amount of tomes. For number 7, despite it being called the Ultimog challenge, it's honestly not too hard to get the 8,000 points in Ocean Fishing, especially if you're geared up. While it doesn't really fit in the scope of this guide, there are tons of guides on how to do Ocean Fishing, and it's relatively straightforward honestly. Just don't stop at 8,000. Keep going, because if you get to 10k, you'll also get the Shark Mount. And for the Gatherers, it's also a great way to earn gathering scripts. And finally, for number 8, the last thing that you should know is that the Moogle tome events are usually a great way to make some gil. A lot of the trade-in rewards can be sold on the market board. I'll make a separate video talking about exactly how much you could expect to earn, but until then, just look at the market board to see what the prices are for some of the items. I definitely recommend looking into the Titania barding, as well as all of the mounts. And don't neglect those treasure maps as well. Good luck out there with the farming, and I'll see you in Rival Wings.